Oh no! Hello everyone. Yeah, so it seems that the stream layout is playing over the game. That's our first problem. I'll need to fix that. Give me a second. Give me a moment. We'll see what we can do. I mean, at least my voice is working and the sound from the game is working, so looking okay at the moment. Sorry if I'm a bit loud. I turned my sound up. Give me a moment. I'll turn it down. For those joining me for the first time ever, welcome. Very nice to see you here. Yes, normally I do animation streams, but I figured that since I'm drunk, because you should always make life-changing decisions when drunk, I figured I'd have a go on the new TIE Fighter conversion mod. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you for those $5. That is much appreciated. Okay, so I need to go to game capture. Sorry for this black screen, but just imagine chat. Imagine that you are seeing something very exciting there. How about that? There we go. There we go. Sound is back. My voice is here. We're ready. We're ready. So, welcome to my exciting, very bare room I've just moved in. It's TIE Fighter. It's TIE Fighter. Shall we do some TIE Fighter? Let's go through this door, see what happens. Now, normally I only have like 25 people watching these streams, so 142 is quite scary. It's quite scary. So, I'll try and keep up with chat. I'll try and keep up. Let's begin the first mission. I've noticed the sound settings on this are a little bit crazy. Like, this is okay, but when he starts talking it's super loud, so let's see.
Welcome, pilots, to the Imperial Navy Starfighter Training Program.
Thank you.
Today, you will learn the basics of how to pilot a TIE Starfighter, the basics of energy management, and learn to engage enemy craft in an increasingly challenging series of targets. These skills are essential in performing your duties to serve and defend the interests of the Empire. You will begin by engaging several static targets. As the mission progresses, you will then engage a set of moving targets before finally engaging a set of actively hostile targets. With each new craft you destroy, the difficulty will increase. This will help acclimate you to the basics of maneuvering your fighter whilst engaging enemy craft. Pay constant attention to your threat indicator array. It is part of your targeting reticule and will light up when an enemy is aiming a weapon at you. Avoid direct head-on engagements if possible. That said, if you can get off the first few shots before the enemy does, you can often force them to break off first. This requires precision targeting skills on your part. You will fly the TIE Fighter designated Alpha 1. It is the standard backbone starfighter of the Imperial Navy. Armament consists of twin chin-mounted lasers. It has no shields or hyperdrive, but relies instead on speed and agility to avoid enemy fire. That's where your skill as a pilot comes in. There will be no opposition at first, but in the dogfighting portion of the mission, the Z-95 Headhunter will be your enemy. It isn't as fast or maneuverable as a TIE Fighter, but it has the same armament and also boasts deflector shields.
Okay then. My skill as a pilot is gonna come in. So get ready to press F in chat.
In this mission, you will learn the basics of TIE Starfighter movement, energy management, and combat. You will begin by engaging a set of fixed targets.
I can do that. I can do that.
Next, you will learn to maneuver your craft to engage non-hostile moving targets.
I can also do that, I think.
Finally, you will combine these skills to engage individual hostile craft that will shoot back at you. Each new craft will increase in difficulty as you progress.
I'm not sure I can do that, but we'll see.
Once you complete these tasks, you may optionally continue practicing by engaging multiple enemies at once, increasing the odds against you. In this mission, you will learn the basics of TIE Starfighter movement, energy management, and combat.
So what we've already learned, this mod versus the original game, It's not quite as good with the briefing. You don't get to talk to the officer and ask him various questions like you did in the original. So that sucks, but I understand that that's a limitation of the X-Wing Alliance engine that they're using. But something they've added is we have these hangar scenes, which, you know, you just started the game in original TIE Fighter, and now we have these hangars, which look pretty nice, actually. Look pretty nice. Look at that. That's atmospheric. I like it. And, you know, in more advanced craft, you have more advanced options. Our only options really here are to launch, because we don't have shields or anything. So, let's launch. I believe I've got my my joystick set up. My Xbox 360 pad, because I'm a serious gamer.
Welcome, Alpha One, to your basic combat training. Try not to touch anything until told to.
Okay.
In this mission, you will learn the combat basics.
We're going to learn the basics,
The
chat.
key to target the container in front of you. Target 1 is now in your Combat Multi-View Display, or CMD. The CMD gives you all the basic information about a target. This includes its current shield and hull strength, distance from you, and its system status. You can also see its current flight orders. Your targeting box should also be green to indicate a good shot. Fire at will to destroy target 1. It should take approximately 8 hits.
How about that? Alright, we're off to a good start.
Good. Now target the next container. Steer your craft to the right towards the next target. Align the target in your targeting box until it turns green. Now destroy target 2.
As you can see, we're doing very well, chat.
Continue until you've destroyed all the containers. Adjust your laser recharge rate to
Oh, I should
maintain
do
a
that.
full charge. F9 key. Adjusting your laser energy level will also alter your engine speeds. Be careful not to get too close to exploding targets. They will cause damage to any nearby craft. In an unshielded
Thanks,
TIE fighter,
Mackie.
this usually means instant death.
Instant death always sounds good. Anyway, I've surely I've done all of. Oh, okay, there's one more. There's 2 more. Maybe 3 more.
Well done. You've destroyed all of the containers. Now let's see how you fare against a moving target. Target mover 1 and engage it. Pressing the R key targets the nearest enemy. To match speed with the target, press the return or enter key. To make sharper turns, reduce your throttle to 1/3 power. Your sensors show the relative location and distance of targets. The left-hand sensor shows targets in front of you. The right-hand sensor shows targets behind you. The brighter a dot is, the closer it is to you. Your current target will show as a large yellow dot. Good. Each new craft will become more difficult to target. Continue until all Z-95s from Hoover are destroyed.
You have attacked a friendly craft.
Well, that's the problem with shooting things whilst they're on the runway, I guess. Oh shit. Oh shit. So, another problem that I've noticed, I don't know if it's a problem, but obviously it's HD now, the old game wasn't HD, which means that all of our readouts are incredibly small. I can't see my speed. Okay, my speed is 88, I see it. Well, that's everything destroyed. Surely surely that's everything, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, one more.
Again, the difficulty will increase with each successive craft. As well as pressing the R key for targeting the nearest enemy fighter, you can also press the E key to target the nearest enemy attacking you. Be careful with head-on engagement. Without shields, your TIE will always be at a disadvantage. Try to get behind your target first.
I mean, these are very easy, which I'm not going to complain about. Because I know that later on in the game we're going to have A-Wings shooting missiles at me.
You have successfully grasped the basics.
Thank you very much, Funkapotamus. Yeah, Bison taking over the exchange rates of the GBP. It's true. I'll hold on. But thanks. I'll just keep shooting. Surely that'll solve all of our problems. Shnee! You see, I don't need to target. I don't need a targeting computer, because I'm just great at stuff. I'm just really good at this kind of thing. Alright, I do need a targeting computer. How many now? Another 3? Another 4, okay. I mean, none of them are shooting at me, so that's nice. Okay, they're shooting at me now. They fly now. They shoot now. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna survive another wave of this. I mean, I've already passed the mission, so it's fine. So I guess we'll just keep going until I die. Okay, we're done. We're done. Where's the platform? I'm gonna return to the platform. Because this is going to go on forever. Forever and ever. Back to the hangar. You can look around inside the cockpit, look. It answers the age-old question, how do they see out of the left and right with those wings in the way? It's monitors, look. It's monitors. Okay. Debriefing.
Well done. You learned quickly and have clearly shown you are capable of engaging enemy craft in combat.
Yeah.
Proceed to your next mission.
That was very short for a debriefing for TIE Fighter. That's, anything in my room? Room's still a bit bare, like. You have emails now as well, which is nice. We've got access to the Imperial Holonet. You got this friendly message from from a friend. So this is all added. This wasn't an original TIE Fighter. This is nice. Thanks, Clinky. So yeah, sorry if these tutorial missions are boring, but we have to get through them. A-Wings for fun, speedy boys. I hate A-Wings. I hate them.
This mission will teach you the use of your short-range sensors, additional HUD displays, and how to make effective use of your wingman. You will begin by first inspecting a number of craft approaching our customs checkpoint to look for contraband. You will then engage a number of rebel-controlled craft and make use of your wingman to help you control a situation when dealing with different threat priorities. Throughout this, you will also learn about the additional systems at your command when piloting your craft. You will fly the TIE Interceptor designated Gamma 1. It is a faster and more powerful development of the basic TIE fighter with a slightly stronger hull. Armament consists of 4 wingtip mounted lasers. Like its predecessor, it does not have shields or hyperdrive capability, so speed and maneuverability are its chief means of defense. There will be no opposition at first, you are merely inspecting neutral vessels at a customs checkpoint. Later though, you can expect to engage several enemy craft consisting of X-Wings, Y-Wings and A-Wings. These are the frontline starfighters frequently used by the Rebel Alliance.
Okay. Again, pretty short briefing for TIE Fighter.
In this mission, you will learn how to use your short-range sensors to inspect a variety of craft and how to give orders to your wingman when engaged in combat. For the sensors to be effective, you must fly your craft within at least 300 meters of your target. As we are at a customs checkpoint, your goal will be to inspect craft to look for contraband. Once found, transports will be dispatched to disable and board the offending vessel. However, don't expect this to go down without a fight. Several enemy craft will jump in to try and stop the transports from completing their mission. You will engage them and make effective use of your wingman to control the situation. You will receive further instructions in flight. Follow your orders precisely. Enter the simulation now.
Well, you may not know this, chat, but Inspection is my middle name. Actually, Paul Inspection Johnson. I'm going to inspect everything. I'm going to inspect you. I'm going to inspect my keyboard. I'm going to inspect every single thing that you can see. Look at that. TIE Interceptor. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful TIE Interceptor. Yeah, this is really nice. The addition of these hangars is very nice. It really kind of it immerses you, or at least it immerses me. I like how you can actually see your pilot moving inside. Yeah, they did a good job with these. So, we're in a TIE Interceptor now. A little bit better than a TIE Fighter. And it has 4 lasers. And a slightly stronger hull. Not that that actually makes any difference. You still die in one hit, pretty much.
Pay attention, Gamma 1, and check your surroundings. Your sensors show a number of craft are in the area.
Oh, yes.
Remember, the brighter the sensor dot is, the closer it is to you. You can also toggle the in-flight map by pressing the M key. This can help you understand the current tactical situation and help you locate targets of importance or interest.
Okay.
Press the T key to target Shuttle Star Tour 7. Fly within 200 meters and perform your first inspection.
Unknown currently. Now it says repulsors. Okay.
Excellent. It carries repulsors as its manifest claims, so it may continue on its journey. Continue your inspection of the remaining ships. While cycling through targets using the T key is one method, alternatively, you can use the O key to target the nearest mission-critical target. This will save you valuable time when finding important ships. Whilst you inspect these craft, let's take a look at your other terminal displays.
Yes,
On
let's.
your right-hand side is your mission goals display. On your left is your in-flight message log display. Both displays can be changed by using your cursor keys. Use the delete or page down keys to toggle between active displays. Use the left and right cursor keys to toggle between different information displays. This includes a damage report, active flight groups, and additional wingman commands. Illegal cargo found on container transports Sunida. Transports Epsilon have been dispatched to disable and board her. If you need to, spend some time familiarizing yourself with these controls before completing your inspections.
Now, from what I remember of original TIE Fighter is you don't really have much time to inspect stuff. When things are passing through, you have very little time to inspect them. So where were those illegal spices found? On the YT, the Corellian YT. So am I capturing this? I can't really, I don't have ion cannons. Anyway.
Incoming rebel craft. Move to engage. Press the U key to target the newest craft to enter the sector. We have incoming X-Wings and Y-Wings. The X-Wings will likely engage you and your wingman. The Y-Wings will attack the transports.
Hey, 1, attacking craft dead ahead.
You can direct your wingman to engage certain targets. Select either an enemy X-Wing or Y-Wing and press Shift A. Your wingman will now focus on their target. This allows you to focus on another target or to help concentrate your fire on a single target.
This is 3, engaging your target. Woo!
Destroy the rebel craft.
Good kill.
Alright, X-Wings will be a little harder, I think.
This is 3, order acknowledged, engaging your target.
Look at that. Wingmen that actually do their jobs. Amazing. You don't want to shoot stuff too close from what I remember. They'll explode and go right into your face. Oh shit. I forgot to forgot to charge my guns. Alright. We'll do it this way. Oh, okay, yeah, the transports are gonna seize the illegal spices, I believe. They've got stormtroopers on board. Oh, here we go. A-Wings at 4 kilometers.
An A-Wing just jumped in. It's heading straight for you. Press the E key to target enemies that are attacking you. Use the Shift C keys to call for help from your wingman. They will then engage any enemy craft attacking you.
This is 2. I'm having trouble over here. Keep it up.
Die. Rebel scum!
You better shake that bandit off your 6. Another bandit down.
Hey, 1, you better shake that bandit off your 6.
Alright. This isn't looking good.
Whoa.
I've asked my wingmen to cover me, but they're ignoring me.
Down.
Oh, hold on, is that it? Okay. Thanks, Gamma 2 and 3. Very nice. Oh shit. There's Y-Wings as well, okay.
Another group of Y-Wings are incoming. Looks like they're targeting the platform.
This is 3, order acknowledged, engaging your target.
They'll be firing torpedoes. We must intercept them. Try to align yourself head-on with the incoming bombers.
Well,
When
that's
they
going to
fire
be
their
tricky.
torpedoes, they will show up as flashing yellow-red dots on your sensors. As the torpedoes approach you, attempt to shoot them down. If you miss any on your initial pass, come about and try to shoot the rest down. Bombers tend to launch at least 2 waves of torpedoes per run. By destroying as many as you can before they reach their target, you can make the difference between survival and destruction.
I'm not seeing any torpedoes yet. There's the platform. There's the Y-wings. I'll see what you're up to after this mission, chat. It's an absolute bitch of a game. If it's anything like the original, it's very... like, you take your eyes off the screen for a second and you die.
Whoa!
Alright, so this isn't going well. No, actually we're getting some of them. Oh shit. So, yeah, I'm gonna hit the platform, but that's gonna do less damage than those missiles would.
Great shot!
Whoa!
Lost one.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Ah, shit. Are we launching? Outcome victory. Because, I mean, I'm yeah.
Excellent job, Gamma 1.
Okay.
All enemy craft eliminated. Excellent. The last wave of enemy Y-wings have been eliminated. You may now return to the platform's hangar.
Okay. I guess we'll turn around and go straight back in. So yeah, controls and everything seem very similar. Seem very similar to
Report to the debriefing room at once.
original X-Wing. So, how's it going, chat? What have I missed? If you want to ask me anything, feel free to @OgTheKing so I can see it. The Emperor will live 10,000 years. He's not going to do anything stupid, the Emperor. The Emperor's not going to, you know, board a half-finished battle station and lure the rebels in to destroy it or anything like that. And even if he did, I bet he would have like a backup body that he could teleport into. There should be a button to match speed to current target. Insanely useful button. Yes, I have mapped that to my when you press down the left D-pad. Okay, I've noticed you. Drunken state. I'm pretty drunk. Actually, I'm sobering up a bit now. I'm sobering up. Oh, I've just got back from a exciting sitting, listening to music, and drinking White Russians event at my friend Rick's house. Now let's go to debriefing, see what's happening.
Excellent. You have demonstrated the ability to inspect unknown craft to determine the contents of their cargo bays and learned how to use your wingmen in combat. Next up, we will look at the TIE bomber and learn how to make bombing runs on enemy starships and installations.
What would you say is your favourite Imperial starfighter right now? Right, to fly, it's definitely going to be the TIE Defender. But the trouble with the TIE Defender is it doesn't look as cool as a TIE Fighter or a TIE Interceptor. But it's definitely the best one to fly. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't read any Republic Commando books. If they're an audiobook, I could do them whilst I animate. That could work. Yeah, I have the default key bindings here somewhere. I was going to bring them up on the screen so you could see how complicated these old games were, but I'd have to alt tab and do a bunch of weird stuff, so I might not jinx it. How is it running? Is this running smoothly for you? Is the sound balance okay and everything? What do you think, chat? Let me know. Anything going on in the room? Still looking very bare. No new messages. Okay, So I guess its next mission is still a tutorial mission, I believe. We're going to be flying a TIE bomber. Excellent. Sound is balanced, thanks.
Today we will learn how to perform torpedo attacks against enemy targets. You will learn how to acquire and hold a lock before firing, as well as how to perform a manual bombing run or dumbfire attack. When targeting large ships, you may target individual components such as the hull or engines. This allows you to surgically remove the enemy ship's armament by targeting the individual lasers or destroying their shield generators. You will fly the TIE bomber designated Beta 1. It is a special heavy version of the basic TIE starfighter. Armament consists of twin warhead launchers and 2 wing panel mounted lasers. It is slower and less maneuverable than the TIE fighter, but has a much stronger hull. For this mission, your craft is armed with the standard load of 6 proton torpedoes. Proton torpedoes are self-propelled warheads with a tracking and homing system. You may acquire a lock as far as 6 kilometers away from your target. This allows you to stay well outside the range of enemy guns. There will be no opposition at first, but eventually you will engage hostile and heavily armed starships. When you run out of torpedoes, you will want to get reloaded. Transport Omicron will leave the hangar when you've launched all your torpedoes. You may request that the transport board you to resupply your warhead load. To request a reload, target the transport and press Shift B. Alternatively, you can dock with the platform by re-entering the hangar and rearm your craft via the display menu in the in-flight HUD.
Okay, we're actually reaching the the proper TIE fighter briefing length now. If it isn't 20 minutes long,
you will learn how to target and destroy enemy craft using proton torpedoes. Your first targets will be 2 stationary containers, followed by a moving freighter.
if it ain't 20 minutes long, they're not doing it right.
Afterwards, you will then engage a hostile corvette and learn how to engage targets without using an active lock or dumbfiring. Finally, you will engage a heavier target along with several friendly TIE bombers to assist you. When you run out of torpedoes, you can either use Transport Omicron to rearm your ship in the field, or you can return to the platform's hangar to rearm. Simply fly within 100 meters of the platform's main hangar to receive the Enter Hangar message. To receive a reload from the transport, target it and press Shift B. Rendezvous with the transport and come to a full stop. Omicron will dock with you and your warhead launchers will be replenished. This will take several seconds. You can repeat this as many times as you need during the mission. You will receive further instructions in flight. Follow your instructor's commands to the letter.
Okay, so that's another thing that's new in this mod conversion thing. Because it didn't have hangars in the original game, you had to have a tug come and dock with you to reload, and now you can just fly into a hangar and not only get reloaded and fixed up a bit, but you're also safe whilst it's doing it because you're inside a hangar. So that's going to change things a bit. Hopefully they accounted for that and balanced the game. Yeah, so now we got warheads, look, and we can choose. You can have torpedoes, space bombs, rockets, missiles, and you get more later. So I think we'll go with rockets.
New warheads have been installed in your craft.
And here's a beautiful, beautiful TIE bomber. Kagakini Fire. It's bomber time. Here's what a TIE bomber looks like. You can see out the right side, you can't see out the left side because there's just hull there. So we'll launch. This has VR support if you're a VR person.
Beta 1. Today we'll learn how to perform bombing runs.
Okay.
Your craft is armed with a standard proton torpedo loadout. This torpedo is the most commonly used anti-capital ordnance. It's not particularly fast or maneuverable, but it packs quite a punch on impact.
I chose rockets because
Press the T key to select the first container. Now now switch your weapon system to your warhead launcher by pressing the W key. The targeting box will turn yellow to indicate it is locking on. When the box turns red, you will have a lock and may fire the weapon.
Rockets are really slow. Are you gonna hit the target? No? Yeah? I mean, it's still going. I can see it. It's still moving. Okay.
Excellent. Now target the second container. Your craft needs to be aiming directly at your target in order to acquire a lock. Fire when ready and destroy the second container.
Like the guns, you can double fire or single fire with your missiles. Wow, this is very slow. They do fire faster if you're moving. The radar is top left and top right, so top left is in front and top right is what's behind you.
Well done. Let's try a larger target.
Must we?
Target the freighter and steer your craft to maintain the lock. Fire one torpedo as soon as you have a solid lock, indicated by the red box.
And that's...
You'll notice one torpedo didn't quite do the job.
Aha!
The CMD will show the target's hull has been severely damaged. Throttle up and close to cannon range and finish it with lasers.
Yeah, I think my missile did
Well
the
done.
job. My
It's
rocket,
very
rather.
easy to shoot down unarmed targets then. Let's try something with a little bite, shall we?
No. No, can we not?
Target the enemy corvette that just entered the area. Throttle up, lock on, and fire 2 torpedoes. The faster you move when firing, the faster the relative velocity of the torpedoes.
I've only got one left.
You're running low on ordnance. We should rearm you. You can request a rearm from Transport Omicron by targeting it and pressing Shift B. Fly close to the transport, throttle to 0, and let it dock with you. After a few seconds, the reload is complete and will disengage. Alternatively, you can also dock with the platform or your assigned command ship in the field. In this case, approach the station and fly within 100 meters of its hangar. You should see a message offering you to re-enter the hangar. This method is usually the best and quickest way to rearm. You'll
Yeah.
notice that some or all of your torpedoes were shot down. Hostile starships will actively target and destroy incoming torpedoes that are actively tracking a locked target. Therefore, you will need to adjust your tactics. Instead of locking on to a target and firing, aim manually and dumbfire your warheads. The enemy starship will no longer be able to target them. This requires precision aiming on your part. If you are within weapons range of a starship, your warheads will likely get shot down anyway. But firing at a distance requires calculated timing. Go ahead and make another attack run on the corvette. This time attempt to dumbfire your torpedoes.
Order acknowledged.
Okay. Dumb firing. So that's another thing. That's another thing that's different to original TIE Fighter. When you fired rockets, missiles, whatever at ships in TIE Fighter, the capital ships didn't lock onto them and shoot them down. And now, apparently, they do. So you have to dumb fire. So you can't actually, which is going to be really tricky. Oh, thank you. What am I playing this on? Just on PC. Just the GOG version of X-Wing Alliance, and this is the mod, the TIE Fighter mod. But yeah, so it looks like we're going to have to dumbfire for all the capital ships in the game. I'm not sure about that. I'm not super sure about that. Locking on was always my go-to method in the original game. Oh shit, engine wash, engine wash.
Excellent. You can see this time your torpedoes hit their mark.
Well, he's got 10 hull left, so we'll just finish him off that way if we can survive long enough. Goodbye. This will be a day long remembered.
The Corvette has been destroyed.
Yeah, so that's
Let's try an even bigger target now.
Really?
Engage the frigate. Several friendly TIE bombers will assist you.
how about the TIE bombers go and do it and I fly into the hangar and just watch them? You see, I'm a proper commander.
Target different subsystems. This allows you to destroy individual components of a ship.
Yeah, it
This can be
does.
useful when stripping an enemy vessel of shields or weapons.
It does, but you can't though. Surely, if you lock on, then it shoots your missiles down, so you can no longer shoot components. Is what I would think. Let's go for torpedoes, like they said we should,
Warheads have been installed in your craft.
and we'll try it. Because yeah, in original TIE Fighter, when I'm going up against a capital ship, I'll just, select the guns and missile the guns off, and then it can't fire back at you. But I'm guessing that's different now. Let's see. Alright, where's this Nebulon B by the look of it? So yeah, you can cycle through the various components. So we'll shoot this laser turret, for instance, but surely if I'm locked on, it's gonna shoot my missile down, is it not? Let's watch. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, oh, it's getting there. Let's shoot some more laser turrets then. No, it is. Yeah, it is. So you have to dumbfire. So I'm guessing that means no more targeting individual systems, because that's totally pointless now. Ah, now that should do it. Looks like my bombers are actually doing their job. Very nice. You always dumbfired, really? Well, even in the old game? I never dumbfired in the old game unless it was like a really timed mission where you don't have time to wait for that 5-second lock on and it's a really slow moving thing. Okay, how are we doing? Shields are at 26. Yeah, I'll reload and just shoot a shitload of them at it. Shields down. Hull's at 92. But yeah, like I say, it's a little bit hard. It's a little bit harder to read the vital details now that everything's HD. Can I? Okay, so you can only enter one of the hangars. Huh. Load warheads, rockets. Launch before they take it out. Would be nice to get the killing blow, so I don't get fired from the Empire. No, I'm not going to need my cannons, so I'm going to turn them off. Okay, there we go. I think that That might do it, surely. It's not going to shoot all of those down. Okay, it is going to shoot all of them down. Fair enough. Fair enough, then. Alright. It's down. I daren't look at it, though.
Congratulations. You've learned the basics of bombing runs. You may quit now or join an attack on a heavy cruiser.
Well, I mean, do you want to join in an attack on a heavy cruiser, chat? What kind of cruiser? Oh, that kind of heavy cruiser. I'll reload on rockets and just shoot a bunch of them there. Do we have any friends? We do have a bomber. We've got Gamma 7 with us. But unfortunately, we've also got some Z-95 headhunters coming in. Is this... No, that's not the hangar. It looks like the hangar, but it's not the hangar. Neither is this. This, I guess, is the hangar.
Report to the debriefing room at once.
Crush the rebels! Oh. Oh, okay. So when you land, that's mission over if you have victory conditions. So we can't attack that cruiser unless I want to refly the mission, which I don't, so we'll go to debriefing.
Good work. You have shown the ability to track and acquire a target lock for launching proton torpedoes, and learned how to use the dumbfire method for engaging hostile starships. Now it's time to combine all you've learned with the next and final training mission.
Final one!
Get to it, pilots.
Then we can actually play the game. We can actually play the game, okay. So in TIE Fighter, you could do these optionally. Like, as soon as you went into the campaign, it just did the first mission, which we haven't got to yet.
Welcome to your final training exercise. Today you will learn about deflector shields, advanced energy management, use of countermeasures, and combining what you've learned in previous training exercises in a full combat scenario. With the addition of deflector shields, you now have to balance the energy between your cannons, shields, and engines. Depending on the circumstances of the moment, you will have to adjust for greater firepower, defense, or speed. Countermeasures can include either a chaff system or the use of anti-missile flares, which will automatically track any incoming missile targeted at you. By default, the chaff system is loaded, but you can alter this to the flare in missions that allow for it. You will fly the assault gunboat designated Mu-1. This is currently the only Imperial Navy starfighter to have deflector shields and a hyperdrive, though others are currently in early development. Armament consists of 2 lasers and 2 ion cannons mounted in the nose, whilst also carrying a dual warhead launcher. For this mission, your ship will be fitted with a standard load of 16 concussion missiles. This missile is the primary anti-starfighter ordnance used by many craft, not only in the Imperial Navy, but many others as well. It is fast and maneuverable, but lacks the firepower to take down enemy starships. Your enemies will be a small field of Type 1 mines which are protecting a small unarmed rebel outpost. They are armed with a single omnidirectional laser cannon that can be destroyed with a single shot. Once these mines are eliminated, however, rebel reinforcements will arrive in the form of a heavy cruiser. This cruiser will be launching multiple enemy fighter squadrons. You will join our other squadrons in defeating this attack and destroying the cruiser.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any Etana Circus in this. I mean, you do get the missile boat later on, which fires a lot of missiles. A whole lot of missiles, actually.
In your final training mission, you will learn how to operate a deflector shield system, deal with advanced energy management, and how to counter enemy missiles, whilst combining your skills learned from the previous training exercises. You will begin by destroying a minefield which is protecting a small rebel outpost. You will disable any craft that attempts to flee from this outpost for capture, so we can interrogate any prisoners on board. Watch your shield strength indicator. Always be prepared to break off and recharge when necessary. Remember, a quick shunt of cannon energy can quickly boost shield strength at a critical moment. In your final training mission, you will
I hate
learn
that
how
when
to
you
operate a
go
deflector shield
forward
system,
and
deal
it
with
just
advanced
skips.
energy management, and you will begin by destroying a minefield,
So
which
we
is
missed
protecting a small rebel out.
this
However,
one.
the rebels will quickly respond to this attack by jumping in a heavy cruiser. You will join our other squadrons in engaging this cruiser and its starfighter complement. Watch your shield strength indicator. Always be prepared to break off and recharge when necessary. Remember, a quick shunt of cannon energy can quickly boost shield strength at a critical moment. Completing this mission will finish your training program. You will then be ready for your first official deployment in the Imperial Navy.
Okay, boys, we're finishing our simulator experience and getting in a real ship after this. Let's do it. Let's get in the slow as shit gunboat. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks very nice. What? Oh, yeah, nice. Okay. This might not look much to you, Chad, who's used to your 2021 graphics, but we didn't get any of this in original TIE Fighter, so I'm loving this stuff. Looks like we're inside the hangar of a, is it an ISD-1 or 2? I can't really tell. In my TIE Fighter animation, I scaled the Star Destroyers up a little bit, so a hangar like this was, I made the hangars quite a bit bigger. The scale were totally off on what I did, but you know, it looked cool, I guess, so it was fine. But yeah, look at this, nice. Very nice. Alright, so what warheads? We got missiles. I think we'll go with missiles if it's telling us to. Countermeasures, we got chaff, which you didn't have in original TIE Fighter. So whenever something launched a missile at you, you were dead. Most of the time. So now we can press C for chaff, apparently. Okay, let's go. Pass it through the magnetic field. Scale
Okay,
is subordinate to
pay
core.
attention. First, we need to get you where you need to be. Target the hyperbuoy by pressing the N key. Fly within 500 meters of the buoy and press the space key to enter hyperspace.
So we didn't have this in original TIE Fighter either, this hyperspacing between things. This was more of an X-Wing Alliance thing. So that's nice.
Listen up, U1. You will now learn to operate a shield system. Your deflector shield strength indicator shows an even charge. You can toggle it full forward or full rear by pressing the S key. Restore them to an even balance and set your shield recharge rate to maximum, the F10 key. Doing so will begin slowly charging your shields further. Remember though, this impacts your engine output, making you slower and easier to hit.
I really like these ships. These Arquitans class light cruisers. There's
Begin your attack run on the minefield. It only takes one shot to kill them, so target the next quickly.
what's his name? Moff
You
Gideon
may
in
find it easier if you set your cannons.
Shut up, briefing officer. Sorry, I love you really. In what is it? The Mandalorian. The main bad guy has one of those as his flagship in The Mandalorian, if you remember. Alright, so what am I doing? Destroy all mines. Destroy all mines. How many mines are there? There's quite a few. Yeah, there's quite a few mines. I mean, at least we've got shields. It would be terrible to take on a minefield with no shields, wouldn't it? Imagine that. That'd be awful. Hopefully they won't make us do anything stupid like that. After being in a TIE fighter, just shields almost feel like cheating, actually. I feel like I could just sit here and soak this stuff up if I wanted. Die!
Transport Omega is launching now to capture the outpost.
Oh yes?
Turn and speed constantly. Do not fire straight at level. Try to aim and fire as you approach, then start weaving again. Notice once you take a hit, your shield strength depletes. To quickly build up shield strength, transfer cannon power to the apostrophe key. This will drain cannon energy, so set the recharge rate of your cannons by using the F9 key. This will further impact your engine power.
Yeah, a couple more mines. A couple more. I think we're right on top. Okay. One more here. Okay, and one more behind us. You really have to keep an eye on these two sensor screens.
Good work. The mines have been eliminated.
So am I taking the platform? Disable fleeing transport from outpost. Capture the rebel outpost. Okay. So shields are still full. And there's the transport.
A transport just launched from the outpost. It may contain fleeing rebels. Intercept it immediately. Redirect power to your engines if needed. Once you get close, switch your weapons to ion cannons by pressing the W key. Use them to disable the transport. Excellent. The outpost has been captured.
You have attacked a friendly craft.
Oh, sorry.
Well done. The transport is disabled. Ion cannons do not damage a ship's hull, but will impact its shields. Without shields, you can then use them to disable any craft. When a craft reaches 0% systems in your CMD, it is fully disabled.
Cease your attack, or you will be fired upon.
Enemy A-Wings are gunning for you, Mu-1. You'll notice when they get in range, your threat indicator array starts flashing and a warning sound will start. This means an enemy is locking onto you with a missile.
How
If
many
an
are
enemy
there?
launches a missile at you, an alert will sound. By pressing the space bar, you can immediately target the incoming missile. You can then attempt to shoot it down. If, however, you don't have time to engage, take evasive action. When the missile gets close, another warning will sound. This is the time to activate your countermeasures by pressing the C key. These are only effective from the rear of your craft. If multiple missiles are locked onto you, press the I key to cycle through active warheads. If all else fails, keep making sharp turns as it gets closer. The missile will eventually detonate after a short time.
Okay, this isn't gonna work, is it? A lot of what I remember of old TIE Fighter is constantly having the missile lock-on sound, A-Wings all around you, and then dying. So you do a mission for 30 minutes, and then it's this sound, and then you die. Like that, except, you know, I have shields. And I have chaff now, which is nice, because formerly I would be dead. This little bastard. This little bastard. I mean, you can try evading the missiles, but not in a gunboat. What's the speed say? The speed is 78. I'm having to lean forward in my chair to read it. Just die. Just do me a favor. And die, if you don't mind. I would appreciate your compliance in this matter. I hate A-Wings! I hate them! Get away from me! Don't touch me! I mean, he's almost dead. Almost. This is infuriating.
Watch your shield strength and break off to recharge as needed. Redirect power from your shields and cannon systems to engines. This allows you to quickly get some distance from the enemy.
Oh, get away from me. Get away from me. So, alright, here we are. Welcome. Welcome to the TIE Fighter experience.
You're dead. Luckily, it's just a simulation. You'll first need to retract your landing gear by pressing Ctrl L, and then to open your S foils by pressing the V key.
Okay. Control L? I did. Control L. Can I fire now? V. No. Oh, yep, okay. Yeah, so, taking on A-Wings armed with pretty much infinite missiles. And if I just aim at him like this. So I took a hit, but he's dead. So that's nice. I think there's only one left now. I can deal with that. I can deal with just one A-Wing. Or can I? Especially with my capital ships firing at it as well. That should stop it from irritating me too much. Oh, get away. Get away from me. Just let me kill you, and we can actually play the game.
If you feel you might be getting overwhelmed, you
Yep.
may have reinforcements on standby. Use Shift S to call for them, then space to confirm. You may have reinforcements on standby. Use Shift S to call for them, then space to confirm the reinforcement request.
I'll do that as an absolute last resort. You do lose, you lose points. You lose points for calling for reinforcements. So if you want to, you know, rise through the ranks and do the bonus stuff, it's best to always never call for reinforcements if you can. If they're using, you know, the old TIE Fighter system. Just die. Just die. Yeah. Fighting A-Wings in one of the slowest ships is just, it's suffering. It's just suffering. Just can't even, you can barely even hit it. We're getting there, we're getting there. I think if I just turn my shields off completely, then at least I can catch up with it. We're getting a lot closer now. Okay! Alright then! Corellian Corvette.
Alert! A rebel cruiser cruiser has just jumped in.
We're in the gunboat at the moment.
They're launching fighters. Launching ties to
shit.
assist you. Your wingmen, Mu-2 and Mu-3, have also arrived. Be
Well,
sure
that's
to use
nice.
wingman commands as needed to direct them.
Alright,
This is 4. Using your target for
go and
attack.
kill those
Move
X-Wings
to
for me.
engage the incoming fighters. You can link both your lasers and ion cannons together using the X key. This gives you even more firepower.
So here's my plan. I go to the Star Destroyer. Everyone else kills these guys. I mean, after all the hard work that I just did, I think I'm owed that. I'll also... Oh no, I've got full missiles actually. I don't need to reload.
This is 4. Using your target for attack.
Oh, look at that.
This is 4. Using your target for attack.
Is there a more beautiful sight than just telling people to shoot at something and then watching it die?
This is 4.
That's
Using
efficiency.
Your target for attack.
That's efficiency, chat. That's the Imperial Navy. Oh, didn't even have to missile him. I tell you what I don't like. Y-wings. Look at my guys
Four,
just taking
using your
everyone
target for
out.
attack.
If this wasn't a simulation, I'd be buying them drinks in the lounge afterwards.
Hey, 2. Attacking craft dead ahead.
Where? Oh yeah. Sadly he's dead.
This is 3. Starship has me sighted. This is 3. I'm engaged defensive.
So yeah, we'll see how they like it, just having missiles up their asses constantly.
Ray, shot.
Apparently they don't like it, like they're not big fans of it.
This is 3. I'm heavily damaged. This is 4. I've got a starship firing at me. Yeah! This is 4. I'm having trouble over here. Hey, dude, keep your distance. This is 4. I'm heavily damaged.
okay.
Hey, dude, there's a bandit going for a missile launch.
I'm firing my chaff and I'm moving around. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, it's not looking good for us, chat. It's not looking good for us, chat. Oh well, balls. Well, balls. I mean, luckily it's a tutorial mission, so we get to just start again at the same place. Because I really did not fancy shooting down those two A-wings again. Yeah, the comms chat's pretty good actually. I tell you who these rebels are. They're terrorists, threatening the stability of the Empire. Sheev is a good guy. He didn't do nothing wrong. He just wanted to bring jobs. Also, he is the Senate. I mean, my guys are doing a very good job over here. They're pretty much taking everything out. We're swarming them nicely. Another thing with this versus old TIE Fighter. On old TIE Fighter, when you pressed M for the map, that paused everything. So you didn't get to see all this stuff moving, but it did pause everything and you could take a breather. You could take the time to select things like this. And it helped you catch your bearings. Obviously not super realistic. but I did like it. I also like this, though. I do like seeing all of this stuff happening. What's he looking like? His shields are down to half. The Corvette's gone. I really don't think firing missiles is going to do much, but if everyone else... Oh, if everyone else fires them as well, maybe. Maybe. What? What? What's happened? The game has frozen, chat. Chat, the game has frozen, chat. Ah! Hold on. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can... okay. So that's... Oh, alright, we're back, supposedly. I have no idea what happened there. I have no idea what happened there, but it didn't crash. We're fine. Eat it! Feast on my missiles! Feast on them! They did absolutely nothing. I mean, they weren't rockets, they were just pissy little missiles, but... I'm going to reload. Unless they take him out first, I'm going to reload. Fill up on rockets. Stuff them all directly up his posterior! And we'll see how that goes as a plan. The Emperor is commanding you make contact with him on Discord. The Emperor demands you make him a mod on Discord immediately. So the Liberty's dead? What are we doing now? Oh, outcome victory, okay.
The cruiser has been destroyed. Well done. You may now return to the Star Destroyer Implacable's hangar.
What about this? It says rebels are inside it. Should we not just... Oh shit, landing gear and all that. Well, other people can deal with that. I just want to play the game. We're what? We're an hour and a quarter in and we actually get to start the game now. I think what we'll do, I'll go into the hangar, we'll debrief, I'll grab a coffee, come back here and we'll actually start the game. I'm telling you, these light cruisers, they're a really nice design. They're really nice. They were introduced in, not in universe, I mean in shows and stuff. They were introduced in Clone Wars, I think, weren't they? Oh, were they in? They were in the movies though, weren't they? I think we saw them in Attack of the Clones first. Damn, that's pretty tasty. The frame rate drops a lot once you start getting these big hangers, though, I've noticed. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here's a friend. That clunking sound is them reloading my missiles that I don't need. But, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, debriefing. We did a good job. Look at all that green.
Excellent work. You have now successfully completed the basic training program of the Imperial Navy. You have now learned all the essential skills for piloting any of the Empire's starfighter craft and are now ready for official deployment. You will be transferred to the Javin sector to begin your first assignment shortly.
Are they the acclimators? I don't know. Eckhart's Ladder was here. He would know if he's still here. But in the meantime, let's go back to the concourse. We'll chill out in the room here and take a coffee break. I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, grab yourselves a beverage, or if you prefer, you can have a look at these coffee break ads, which aren't actually playing because they're not playing. Oh, okay, I see. It's because of OBS. It's because of OBS. I'm afraid I'm just going to have to leave you here whilst I grab a coffee. I'll leave you here looking at this room, and I'll be back in about a minute. Go grab a drink. Hey chat, do you ever feel like your free security solution is not enough? And don't you just love it when it pops up in the middle of your stream and makes you look very amateurish? Also, do you ever feel like you might have too many tabs open? Anyway, I've got a coffee. I've returned. Look at all those things down there. I had TV Paint open. I had Winamp open. Delicious Celsius temperatures. Yeah, it's 24.4 degrees C in my room right now, which is ideal room temperature almost. That's 75.9 degrees F for all of the Americans, all of the non-imperials in the room. This is Amateur Hour. Welcome. And my coffee break. That's right. So yeah, we actually get to start the game now. So I don't know, my thoughts at the moment are, I don't like that you can't go to the briefing room, select the briefing officer and ask him questions, and then select the guy in the hooded bathrobe and ask him secret order questions like you used to be able to. But I understand that this is the X-Wing Alliance engine, they couldn't put that stuff in probably. But I do like the stuff they've added, the hangars, all of that kind of thing. But I don't like that, and this might just be me, I might just be an idiot here, I don't like that you can no longer, I mean you can target individual parts on big ships, but it seems to be pointless now because they instantly shoot your missiles down. So I don't know, those are my initial thoughts. And 24 for room temperature isn't bad though. That's what I always, whenever I go to a hotel, which isn't very often, the first thing I do when I get in is set the AC to 24. Anyway, let's just check if we got any emails from anyone. No, we got our friend telling us to suck vacuum still. We have, we can have a look at our beautiful outfit here. I've got my 2 pens, if I need to sign anything. Okay, let's begin. We've got a number of doors. Pilot proving grounds, you've got the flight simulator, which I think we just spent a long enough time in. Film room for watching any cutscenes. We didn't watch the opening cutscene, so I'll show it to you. Yeah, we got the tech library up here as well, if you want to look at blueprints of ships. So this is what Darth Vader did in Empire Strikes Back. You thought it was a meditation chamber, but actually he was just, you know, watching films. Really? We don't have the opening? We don't have the opening, alright. Seems like you'd want that, but never mind. Okay, we'll begin the game. Battle 1. Patrol jump point D34. I remember this one well from original TIE Fighter. Let's see what they did with it.
After the destruction of the Rebels base on Hoth, we've been experiencing a significant increase in freighter traffic around our outpost D34. As a result, we will be increasing our patrols around the station, inspecting any and all unknown craft as they enter the area. To accomplish this, target each freighter and transport, then fly close enough for your ship's sensors to determine what cargo the vessel has on board. During inspections, slow your craft down and be extra careful to avoid colliding with one of the large freighters. Your small TIE fighter cannot survive this type of collision. Should you find any suspicious cargo, we will immediately dispatch transports to disable and board the offending vessel. For this mission, you will be assigned to the TIE Fighter Squadron designated Alpha Group, specifically Alpha 2. TIE Squadrons Beta and Gamma will provide additional support. The modified Corvette Juno will also be on close patrol around the station. Should we come under attack, TIE Interceptor Squadron Delta will remain on standby for a reinforcement request.
Okay, let's have a look at the map.
TIE fighters from Alpha, Beta and Gamma squadrons will be out on patrol around outpost D34. Your mission is to inspect all cargo-carrying vessels as they pass by our station. We are on the lookout for rebel forces that are fleeing from their base on Hoth.
Yeah.
TIE fighters from Alpha, Beta, and Gamma squadrons will be out on patrol around outpost D34.
Okay, so timeline-wise, it's just after the start of Empire Strikes Back. The MVP himself, General Veers, blew up the shield generator. The base on Hoth was destroyed. Now we're gonna see if anyone's running away through this sector. But first, let's have a look around the hangar. Look, there's two guys talking. That's nice. What are they talking about? I don't know. Why are you asking me? I don't know. Got a few assault transports in here. Yeah, this never gets old for me, looking around the hangar and watching all these ships coming and going. I could just sit here and have a sandwich in the cockpit and just listen to the ambient sounds. This is relaxing Empire sounds to study and relax to. Anyway, let's launch. We're in a real ship now. If I die, that's it, chat. If I die in this stream, I die in real life. So, this is real shit. We're launching.
Incoming ships. They are entering the area near buoy B-18.
Freighters requesting permission to pass through this sector.
TIE Fighter Alpha 2, inspect all craft.
Transports requesting permission to pass through this sector.
So I'm Alpha 2. I'm officially an alpha male in this mission. I didn't get assigned to Beta Squad. I'm not a beta male. So that's good. We'll get this guy first. Traders. I mean, hopefully the platform will read that as traders and not traitors. And it won't just shoot them. Workers, workers. Tools? What's in this? Food. Rebels. I'm not sure how the sensors picked that up, but
Warning.
good job.
Illegal cargo detected on one of the freighters. Transport Sigma is being dispatched to board the freighter.
What's in this? One more unknown over here. What kind of ship is that? I don't recognize that. Is this an expanded universe ship that I'm not recognizing? Anyway, it's got no cargo, so we don't care.
Alert! Rebel starfighters have entered the area. Destroy them.
As soon as I've inspected, I'll destroy them, because as I stated previously, inspection is my middle name. Transport Sigma's coming with troopers, look, to capture the rebels. Since I'm Alpha 2, that means I'm not the flight leader.
Help the transport weaken the freighter's shields.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They have been disabled.
Oh, nice. So I don't think I can give orders to my wingmates because I'm not flight leader, I don't think.
Keep it up!
I'll give it a try.
This is 4. Engaging your target.
Oh! They recognize me as Alpha, it's okay.
Alpha 2, there are some new craft to inspect.
Oh yes? Where? Where?
This is 3. I'm heavily damaged.
Oh no, we've lost 3.
I don't know if I should
This is Hall. I'm heavily damaged.
if I should be
I'm
taking
going down.
this
Another
guy out.
bandit down.
Report on primary target.
Oh
Ding
shit.
has been
Oh
captured.
shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. So it looks like we inspect some stuff. A bunch of X-Wings fly and kill
You
everything.
have discovered a freighter full of rebels trying to escape from their base on Hoth. Excellent work. As we expected, fleeing rebels are trying to sneak through this sector. The interrogation of these prisoners should help us in tracking more of them down.
Hold on though. Let's try that again. I'm not accepting being killed on the first mission. So we'll do that again. I mean, I didn't get killed. I obviously ejected. It's fine. You can, I believe, you can still collide with wreckage. Pretty much everything kills you in TIE Fighter.
Incoming ships. They are entering the area near buoy B-18.
Freighters requesting permission to pass through this sector.
TIE Fighter Alpha 2, inspect all craft.
Transports requesting permission to pass through this sector.
Oh, they were headhunters. Okay, that's embarrassing. When 3 of them are pointing at you, though, and they're all shooting at once, and you have no shields. Nah, the Empire pays, it's fine. It's fine. They're made out of aluminium. Sorry, Dura aluminium. Space foil.
Warning. Illegal cargo detected on one of the freighters.
Unknown. That's this long one, the
Transport
windy
signaler
man.
is being dispatched to board the freighter.
The windy man, the long mover. Can anyone identify this ship for me? Apparently it's a MUTR. So that's going to be something transport. If we were really bothered, we could look it up.
Rebel starfighters have entered the area. Destroy them.
Could look it up in the tech library when we get back to the station. Okay.
Station 4, order acknowledged. Using
Yeah,
your
if you
targets for attack.
could help me, that would be great, team. Oh shit, here we go again.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Alpha 2, help the transports weaken the freighter's shields.
Primary target update. They have been disabled.
Another bandit down.
So it's not so bad when you have friends with you that they can, you know, that can get their attention a bit. It's just when 3 of them are all pointing
Alpha
at
2,
you.
there are some new craft to inspect.
Whoa!
Okay, but where are the new craft?
Station 4, I'm heavily damaged.
I daren't switch to the map or I'll be killed. Are these the new craft over here, yeah? Okay.
Whoa!
Primary target update. They have been captured.
What's
Another bandit
this?
down. This is where I'm hit. Splash 1.
The first wave of freighters and transports has been inspected. Good work. Help with the capture operation or return to base. Job well done, Alpha 2.
Oh shit, I'm being fired at.
Protect the captured freighter.
Hey, two! You better shake that bandit off your stick.
Yeah, I'd like to. Come and help me.
Illegal narcotics detected on the Cinder.
This is 3 on the way.
If you could, I'd appreciate it.
Transport Omega has been dispatched to border.
Because everyone's shooting at me. And I've still got some things to inspect, but I can't see them. I don't know how to select them. I'm going through everything down here, looking for something that says unknown on it. And I can't stand still for a second, as you can see. And this is the first mission, so it's not looking good. It's not looking especially good. Get out of my face. Are my wingmen not going to help me at all? It seems everyone's shooting at me. I mean, I know that this should be the last thing I complain about, being in the Imperial Fighter Corps. Everyone's shooting at me. Should be like, you know, just the basic state of affairs, really. I think when I finish this live stream, I'm going to rename it Everyone's Shooting at Me. Trouble is, whilst I'm taking these guys out, the things I'm supposed to be inspecting are getting through customs.
All TIE fighters, beware of enemy shuttles.
Alright, so who's left to inspect? Foodstuff, refugees, no cargo. I think I got everyone. Everyone else can deal with a modified Corvette. I'm not going anywhere near it. I don't get paid enough, quite frankly, to take on a modified Corvette in a TIE fighter. I could just fly home. You can really tell by the viewing numbers, can't you? Like, we start the stream, holy shit, TIE fighter, 150 people. And then it's inspect. We're down to 69 people. So, is anyone going to seize the ship? Engine wash. That's something that wasn't in original TIE Fighter either. Fly behind ships, you get engine wash damage. Okay, we got a couple of unknowns here, so I'm going to inspect them. Oh, hold on, the modified frigate, the modified Corvette rather, is ours. It's just, it's this guy, okay. No cargo. Machinery. We've got a couple more. Yeah, starfighters don't have engine wash, fortunately. So the mission is, this current mission is, the base on Hoth has just been destroyed, and
Good
rebels.
work. The second wave of freighters was inspected. More importantly, we have captured the rebel freighter.
So rebels are attempting to flee Hoth. They're all ion cannoned a few Star Destroyers and run off in various directions, and some of them are trying to get through this checkpoint, so that's why he wants me to inspect everything to make sure there are no rebels on board. And there were some rebels, and we captured them, so that's a mission well done. So if you look on the right hand side, there's all our objectives completed, including a bunch of bonus ones. So we'll just land and debrief. But we won't be landing in there apparently. Okay, we will.
Excellent work, pilot.
Indeed, I can't wait for the the official DLC, the Star Wars inspection bonus missions.
You have discovered a freighter full of rebels trying to escape from their base on Hoth. Excellent work. As we expected, fleeing rebels are trying to sneak through this sector. The interrogation of these prisoners should help us in tracking more of them down.
Okay. Now, the important thing I want to know is... Sir, check messages. You see, that stormtrooper, this stormtrooper here, his one job is to stand outside my room, salute me, and tell me if I have email messages. So does he go in here and look at my terminal and look through my emails and go, oh shit, Ota King's got more messages I've got to tell him? Is that his actual job? All craft must be powered down before turning craft over to maintenance personnel. The injury to Chief Bex earlier today was minor but could have been avoided. Consider this a warning from Commander Basil Forlux. I mean, that wasn't me, so that doesn't apply to me, therefore not my problem. Look! We've been given a TIE Fighter model. Awarded for first combat flight. And let's see. Yeah, it's still very... They haven't given us an iron yet, unfortunately. But we'll get one, I'm sure. Alright, next mission. 3 soldiers to guard this. Well, 2 stormtroopers and a Death Star trooper, a Imperial Navy guy. What's next?
Our interrogation of the rebel prisoners captured aboard the freighter has revealed that the rebels plan to mount a large assault on our station with help from the Mugari. The destruction of this station would allow rebel forces to operate freely within this area without challenge. This cannot be permitted. High Command has been made aware of our situation and is sending the Imperial-class Star Destroyer Hammer to reinforce our position. Until the Hammer arrives, all available TIE squadrons will be deployed on defensive patrols along with the modified Corvette Juno, which will be taking a defensive position between the station and the likely point of the rebel assault. You will be flying the TIE Fighter designated Alpha 2 along with 3 wingmen. We believe the Mugari to be operating a fleet of Z-95 starfighters, whilst the rebels will be sending in both Y-wings and X-wings. It is likely the Z-95s will try to draw our fighters away from the rebels, so they can attack the station freely. The survival of this station is of utmost priority. Destroy any and all vessels engaging the station with extreme prejudice.
I am a special emissary of the Emperor. In this time of crisis and open rebellion, the Emperor wishes to ensure the loyalty of all those who serve the Empire and root out any traitors. To this end, I will ensure that his wishes reach those like yourself who have pledged their fealty to him. You will have many opportunities to serve the Emperor, and if you serve him well, you will be rewarded. Any failure would be most unfortunate for your sake. In the mission ahead, we've received information that rebel officers may be observing the attack using a stolen Imperial shuttle. We have forces standing by. We'll attempt to disable and capture the shuttle once you have located it.
Okay, so yeah, slightly different to original TIE Fighter there. You have your briefing officer, and then you have your hooded figure over here normally, and you can click on them, and they both tell you different
In
things.
preparation for an assault on the station, all TIE squadrons have been deployed to patrol and defend D-34. All TIE squadrons must destroy any incoming enemy ships before they can destroy our station. Assume any trouble will come from the direction of Buoy 18, where we stopped the smuggled rebel cargo. Our forces must survive until the Imperial-class Star Destroyer Hammer arrives to relieve us.
I'm not going to touch it.
In preparation for an assault on the station, all TIE squadrons have been deployed to patrol and defend D-34.
Okay.
All TIE squadrons must destroy any incoming enemy ships before they can destroy our station.
So yeah, what they do with the two different briefings is they just combine them into one now with the two different voices, which is a little bit awkward, but again, there's nothing they can do, I guess. I am going to drink my coffee, have a look around the hangar a bit. Oh, it's very spacious. So D-34. This is D-34. Is the stormtrooper outside your room a cute girl that sniffs your non-pilot clothes while you're out on sortie? I mean, as questions go, that's a very good one, and it raises some interesting points. But my answer is that I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's hope so. Launch! Thanks for those $5. $5 well spent there. Alright. Soon it'll be Hammer time when Hammer arrives. We're going to patrol in the meantime. I'll set my weapons to increased charge.
Sector alert. There are unknown craft entering our area.
Oh yes? There are.
All squadrons move to engage enemy forces.
Oh. Well, I'll
Alpha
take...
Squadron, concentrate on targeting enemy bombers.
I'll take
Try to
these.
destroy any incoming torpedoes before they hit D-34.
A2, attacking craft, dead ahead.
Well, the thing is, destroying missiles, intercepting missiles, is actually my middle name. Paul Intercepting Missiles Johnson, so we should be alright. You just try. You just try and fire those missiles. I'll fire indiscriminately at everyone and break their formation up, look. Oh, did I did I disturb your bombing run? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me help you. Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't think they're too happy with me. Look at those! Oh shit! My middle name! My middle name isn't being lived up to. I don't think we can reach any of those missiles. No, we can't do anything about that.
This is 3. I took a hit. This is 3. I'm heavily damaged. Oh no, we've lost 3.
Sorry, 3. We'll drink to 3 when we get back. If we get back. Oh, very nice. I don't mind it when they kill steal. I really don't mind. If they're shooting rebels, they're doing a good job. Alright.
This is 1, engaging your target.
Engage those Y-wings, please. Shit, there's a lot of them. We might have to shoot some missiles down, I think. We'll fire a bit and scatter them if we can.
Hey, 2!
Oh,
Take
fuck!
that bandit off your stick.
Ah! 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 That's the sound. That's the sound of someone being killed. Namely me. I mean, we get to... Okay, we don't get to look around. Refly. Absolutely 0 out of 10. Yeah, this version of TIE Fighter is the Total Conversion reimagined mod for X-Wing Alliance. So far, my impressions so far are, I'm finding it a little bit harder than original TIE Fighter. I don't remember dying on the first mission in TIE Fighter, and I definitely don't remember dying on the second mission in TIE Fighter.
Sector alert. There are unknown craft entering our area. All squadrons move to engage enemy forces.
Where are those Y-wings?
Alpha Squadron, concentrate on targeting enemy bombers. Try to destroy any incoming torpedoes before they hit D-34.
This is 3, using your target for attack.
Yeah, in original TIE Fighter, you depending on where you get shot down, you see like little cutscenes that they seem to have removed for this version. So if you get shot down in enemy space, you see a cutscene of you being flown to like a rebel prison,
Flash 1!
and then I guess the Empire gets you back in a prisoner exchange or whatever. And if you get shot down in friendly space, you see your pilot coming back in a Lambda shuttle and getting put in the back to recover. So those are quite cool. It's a shame that they removed those. But again, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they removed them just for fun. It's probably they couldn't implement it in the X-Wing Alliance engine. Very nice. Very nice. Die! Alright.
Whoa!
No, you don't.
Wow.
There's the most unimpressed wow I've ever heard. Someone
Another bandit down.
doesn't believe that Paul Intercepting Missiles Johnson is my full name, I see. I'll have a word with him later. Meanwhile,
Dak and Crab, dead ahead. Flash another one.
come on fellas, you can... Oh, okay, I mean... I'm not I'm not too sure about that. Not sure I positioned myself in the safest place there. But you know what they say, no shields, all guts. Damn, there's a lot of them. An absolute shit ton of them.
This is 3. Order acknowledged. Using more targets for attack.
What are these transports? I don't like the look of them. What do you think they're going to do with those?
Alpha 2, an unnamed shuttle has just appeared near the battle.
I'll get it. Leave it to me. Cannons to engines. What are you up to, friend? Who's in there? Officers. Okay. There's nothing I can do about that.
Good work. You've discovered a shuttle carrying rebel officers. Transport Epsilon has been dispatched to disable and capture it.
Yeah, I don't have any ion cannons on board a standard TIE, so I can't do anything. I could take its shields down. I'll have to be very careful.
This is 3. I'm heavily damaged. Take 2. Attacking craft dead ahead.
I think 24% should do. I'm sure Transport Epsilon can deal with its shields. That's what they get paid the big bucks for. What's this guy doing? As you may have noticed, I've been missing a lot of shots. Whereas in original TIE Fighter, I was pretty accurate. And I think it's because... Well, there's two reasons. A, I'm shit at games, so it could be that. Or it could be reason number 2, which is you fire a lot faster in X-Wing Alliance, which is what this engine is, than you do in TIE Fighter. You fire much slower in TIE Fighter. So I think the speed difference in the shots may be throwing me off. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, Stu, there's a bandit going for a
Oh
missile launch.
shit! Get out of here!
Shake that bandit off your stick.
Hey, Stu, watch
Yeah, I'm
out.
dead. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about missiles. Hang on, though. The missile died. I'm not sure why that missile exploded, but it did. It's a miracle. We're still alive, boys.
This is 4. I'm heavily damaged.
We're gonna get that Imperial pension. Oh, fuck!
Message from Vital Craft. They've taken torpedo hits.
Good kill.
Save it up.
Rebel corvettes are entering the area.
This is 6. I've got a starship firing at me. This is 5. Starship has me sighted.
The modified corvette Juno has been destroyed by the rebel corvettes.
Hey, 2, keep your distance. This is 5. I'm heavily damaged.
This is 4.
Not a lot I can do about that.
Ray, Todd.
I have to avoid.
Hey, 2, keep your distance.
Yeah, if you've got a green indication in the middle of your targeting reticle, like I have, that means capital ships have a lock on you, and you need to fly away from them. If you have no shields, like I don't, you have to fly away from them.
This is 6. Using your target for attack.
This is 4. I'm hit.
I'm gonna see if I can get patched up a little bit in
I'm
the hangar.
adjusting.
This is 5. I'm engaged defensive.
Looks like your craft took quite the beating. Assault gunboats have arrived to help the defense.
Drinking coffee in the hangar whilst everyone else takes care of the problem outside. This is how you survive in the Empire. This is how you survive. I'll just drink a little bit. Okay, let's make ourselves look busy. Yeah, this isn't really a skirmish, is it? At this point, it's oh shit, someone's locking on. Okay, avoid. Oh come on. Yeah, I don't remember it being this hard. I really don't. Mission 2 in the whole game, and we're just getting absolutely murdered. Somebody help. Would someone please come to my assistance? I'm calling for help, but no one's coming.
Good work. You have fought well in defending D-34. The Imperial-class Star Destroyer Hammer and her escorts have arrived.
Nice! It's hammer time! Oh yeah, look at that. They're absolutely destroying these corvettes. Beautiful. I'd like to watch it, but I should probably fly away. Nice. Alright, that's all the fighters down. Oh fuck! Come on! I tell you what, I'm considering that a victory. It says victory on the right, I'm considering that a victory. I don't remember being killed this much in TIE Fighter. Okay.
Prepare to join the secret order of the Emperor.
The beginning of our hopefully long and storied career in the secret order of the Emperor. You get electrocuted and get a cool tattoo.
Excellent work. Despite coming under sustained heavy attack, our forces managed to hold the line long enough for the Hammer to reach us in time. The remaining rebel forces were no match for the Hammer and her escorts. As a bonus, you were able to identify and help capture the rebel officers in charge of the battle. We hope to glean many useful insights into further rebel and Mugari operations in the area. Unfortunately, this attack has also cost us considerably. The station suffered serious damage due to multiple torpedo hits, and repairs will take some time to complete. We've also lost many of our TIEs, as well as the modified Corvette Juno. Replacement fighters and personnel will soon be dispatched, but in the meantime we must rely on the Hammer and her escorts to defend us.
Your conduct in this mission was most impressive for your first assignment. The Emperor will be pleased. The capture of these rebel officers will surely prove most useful to our operations in the future.
Okay.
Sensor technician
Thank
Barnaby
you for
report
your
to Hangar
TIE
Base
Fighter
3.
short film. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I'll put those $5 towards sandwiches. For not having enough grain or something. Yeah, probably. Oh, we've got messages. We've got some Pilot Wings, look. A copy of Pilot Wings for the Super Nintendo. Courtesy of Sheev on Coruscant. There we go. Who's Drexel Scree? Oh, he's Alpha 1. Okay, well. Thanks. I do want to get drinks. So whenever I'm on Imperial Center, I'll go get drinks with Marin Brushnik. Alright, let's see how many times you can get killed this mission. Yeah, the officers were just sitting there. They were just sitting there in the shuttle.
Our intelligence sources have discovered a major weapons and supplies cargo shipment about to take place between the rebels and the Mogari pirates. Our task will be to intercept and completely destroy all ships in the area and to try and ensure the rebels are no longer a threat in this sector of space. We are expecting heavy resistance from both Mogari and rebel starfighter forces in the area. As such, both the Imperial Star Destroyer Hammer and the modified frigate Fogger will be spearheading the assault. The Lancer frigates Slicer and Fowler will stay behind at Outpost D-34 to protect it from any further attacks, but we don't believe there is any real threat to the outpost at this time. You will be flying the TIE bomber designated Beta 2 with 3 wingmen. Your primary task will be to destroy any cargo carrying vessels in the area. Leave any enemy starfighters to our own TIE fighter and interceptor squadrons, but defend yourself as necessary.
Well, luckily, defending myself in a TIE bomber is actually my middle name.
We have learned of a transfer of weapons and supplies about to take place between the Mogari and the rebels.
I'm not touching the forward button. Every time I do, I skip something. We're just gonna leave it.
Intelligence believes several freighters, shuttles and transports will be present, escorted by as many as 2 squadrons of enemy fighters.
No, the messages don't change. I believe they're static and fixed.
The Imperial Star Destroyer Hammer will lead an attack to destroy this transfer operation, escorted by the modified frigate Fogger. TIE Fighter and Interceptor groups will move to engage and destroy enemy starfighters.
They better do a good job.
Meanwhile, our TIE bombers will take out all enemy cargo carrying craft. Do not let anyone escape, and be ready for any enemy reinforcements.
I will be. I'll be totally ready.
We have learned of a transfer of weapons and...
To the hangar! Maybe about death sticks, yeah. You just have to ignore those. You just ignore those emails. So we're in a bomber! I mean, I do like bombers a lot. And this, what? Yeah, we're in a ISD-2 hangar, I believe. Just feels so comfy in here. Feels so comfy in here. That's my name. It's just one of my many names. Okay, let's see what we got for warheads. We've got everything really. I mean, if we're destroying cargo containers, I guess torpedoes. Torpedoes. Off we go.
Get ready. Enemy targets dead ahead.
Where are they? Okay then.
TIE Bomber Group Beta, switch to torpedoes and engage. Remember though, starships will shoot down your torpedoes. Instead of using an active lock, manually aim and fire. This will help your torpedoes avoid being shot down.
I wonder if... I mean, we didn't get any secret orders, but I wonder if we're supposed to inspect all of these before we shoot them down. That sounds like the kind of ridiculously difficult thing they'd tell us to do. Yep, that is also one of my many names. I was given a lot of names at birth. Indeed. I'll get very close. And I also
Report on
won't...
primary target. Their shields are out.
8-2, Dak and Crab, dead ahead.
Really, where?
Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
I also
Primary
won't
target update. Their shields are out.
lock
Report
onto
on
anyone
primary
either.
target. They have been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Well, as long as they keep everyone off my back, I should be alright.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
Oh, look at that.
Primary target update.
Someone's
Their shields
firing
are
a
out.
little too far
Report on
away. Oh,
primary
shit!
target. Their shields are out.
Looks like some rebel reinforcements are entering the area.
Primary target update. They have been destroyed. Primary target update. They have been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update.
I'm not sure we need all of these updates all the time.
They have been destroyed.
Did that hit? No.
Target update. They have been destroyed.
Oh.
Primary target. They have been destroyed.
I hate that. I wish you could turn that off. So that's another thing you didn't have in original TIE Fighter. When you fire missiles, that's it. In this one, if you're too close, there's splash damage from missiles which just kills you straight away. So I would like to be able to turn that off if possible, but I don't think we can. Thanks for flying me home, bro. I made sure not to touch any of these. Right, we'll try it again. We'll try it again. Let's see how many primary target updates we get this time. We're off! Yeah, I was killed by my own
Enemy
missile.
targets dead ahead.
Which is infuriating.
TIE Bomber Group Beta, switch to torpedoes and engage. Remember though, starships will shoot down your torpedoes. Instead of using an active lock, manually aim and fire. This will help your torpedoes avoid being shot down.
Yeah, perhaps a bit too close that time. Another thing in original TIE Fighter which they have improved was that it was mostly just black space. We actually have some nice skyboxes, planets and things in this upgrade mod, which is very nice.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. They have been destroyed.
What's the map tell us? The map tells us a bunch of people are coming towards me.
8-2, Dak and Crab.
So I'll go over here.
Primary target update. Their hull is heavily damaged. They have been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Bloody hell.
Looks like some rebel
Careful.
reinforcements are entering the area.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Primary target update. Their hull is heavily damaged. Primary target update. They have been destroyed. Report on primary
Down
target.
you
Their
go.
hull is damaged. Report on primary target. They
Oh,
have
okay,
been
maybe not
destroyed.
then.
Primary target update. They have been destroyed. Primary target update. They have been destroyed. Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
I think they've been destroyed, from what I'm hearing.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
I get that impression.
Primary target update. Their shields are out.
Great shot.
Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
The Bulgari cargo ships have been eliminated.
Good. Uh,
Primary target update. Their shields are out. You have destroyed a friendly craft.
no, I
You
haven't.
have destroyed a friendly
No,
craft.
I haven't.
You have destroyed a friendly
No, I
craft.
really haven't, though.
I'm engaged defensive. This is 4. I'm heavily damaged.
Report on primary target. Their hull is heavily damaged. They have been destroyed.
This is 1. I'm heavily damaged.
Uh-oh. We lost 1.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
I tell you what my middle name
You've
isn't.
destroyed all the cargo carrying craft.
If
The
you can
rebel
guess,
cargo ships have been eliminated.
you win a prize.
You better shake that bandit off your six.
So could someone...
This is 3. On the way.
Yeah, thanks 3. Come and support me. So yeah, destroying friendly craft is not my middle name. But apparently I did it 3 times there. There's more Y-Wings. So yeah, something they've definitely done for the mod is just up the amount of ships. It's just like wave after wave of ships now. And when you're in something that dies in one hit, like the TIE Bomber, that does make the missions a little bit harder from what I'm gathering. I mean, in the first tutorial mission where they told us to destroy the cargo containers, it was telling me I'd destroyed friendly craft when I was shooting the cargo containers, even though he was telling me to do it. So yeah, maybe that's just a bug. That's what I'll tell Sheev anyway. It was a... Oh, alright, I actually did that, but it was his fault. He rammed into me. Like a moron. Hopefully he ejected and got back safe so I can tell him he's a moron to his face. So I guess my name is officially Paul Destroys Friendly Craft Johnson now, I don't know. Hammer or Fogger? I think I'll fly to the Hammer. I think it would survive longer if it got attacked. Canister engines. Even then our speed, her max speed is 90, which is pretty slow. I knew the risks. It was quite a few waves. A good thing about these TIE Pilot outfits is you can crack the glass all you want, it's fine. Don't need oxygen. Well, I do need oxygen, but it gets pumped right into the helmet. Yeah. That's another thing with adding many more ships to each mission. That like the potential of friendly ramming goes through the roof. Are you all going in or coming out? They're coming out. I'm going in. No? Yes.
Excellent work, pilot.
Good work. Whilst both parties were in the middle of their cargo transfers, we were able to launch our attack and completely wipe them out. However, we had been expecting far more rebel resistance than we encountered, and now we know why. It seems the rebels took advantage of our attack to launch a second assault on Outpost D-34. We've been unable to raise the station since its initial distress call, nor can we establish contact with either Lancer frigate left behind to its defense. The Fogger is being dispatched ahead of the Hammer to launch an immediate counterattack.
I guarantee this is not my fault. Outpost gets captured whilst we're out here. That's definitely not my fault.
Check messages.
I will check messages. Oh! We've got a bomber model, look. Very nice. It does sound like it. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, it sounded like an adult film. Fang enlargement. I'm not sure. Do I want to attract a more desirable mate with a more pungent musk? Click the link below. Harmful link removed. Okay, we've got station command from D-34. Forgive the expedited nature of this message. However, in the absence of much of our starfighter screen, the station is now lost. Myself and a fire team of stormtroopers are holding the command bridge on the station to the very end. To all the pilots and crew under my command that might receive this, it was an honor commanding some of the best the Emperor has to offer. Ether speed and long live the Emperor. Thank you, Basil Forlux. F for Basil Forlux, the commander of D-34. Now, hopefully they're still holed up on the bridge when we get back. Let's see. I did. This is TIE Fighter, the mod.
Whilst we were away dealing with the enemy cargo transfer, the rebels launched a bold second assault against Outpost D-34 and appeared to have successfully captured it. With its TIE complement heavily depleted from the first assault, Lancer frigates Slicer and Fowler were left behind to aid in its defense. We believe both frigates may have been disabled or destroyed as we cannot establish contact with either vessel. What's even more troubling is the rebels seem to have timed their attack to coincide with our own, meaning they may have been receiving intel from traitors within our midst. Our objective is to recapture the station with all haste. Right now, we believe the rebels are ransacking the station for intel, equipment and supplies, so our window of opportunity to stop them will be small. The modified frigate Fogger, dispatched ahead of the Imperial Star Destroyer Hammer, will lead an assault to recapture the station using assault transports, whilst our TIEs drive off any enemy fighters in the area. The Hammer will join you as soon as they can, but as time is of the essence, we will have to do without the Hammer's firepower for now. You will also attempt to inspect enemy craft in the area to get an idea of what supplies may have been stolen from us. Stormtrooper transports will attempt to disable and capture any craft in the area carrying stolen supplies. Your recent actions and depleted pilots from earlier battles mean you are now being promoted to full squadron leader.
Ho-ho.
You will be flying the TIE Interceptor designated Beta 1 and will be the flight leader of 6 craft in your group. We believe you will be facing the usual array of X-Wings, Y-Wings and A-Wings, but our intelligence division believes the rebels may also be using escort shuttles recently purchased from their Mugaru friends. These ships are heavily armed and shielded and have a rear-firing turret, so be especially careful.
The Emperor is concerned by the rebels' capture of Outpost D-34. The most disturbing element is that they seem to know exactly how to time their attack when Imperial forces are engaged in another sector. Be alert of any opportunities to inspect any rebel craft leaving the outpost when we recapture it.
While we were busy with our attack on the cargo transfer, the rebels launched another assault on D-34 and managed to capture it.
Bastards.
We've also lost contact with the Lancer frigates left behind to defend D-34, so we must assume that they've been disabled or destroyed. The modified frigate Fogger will lead an immediate assault to recapture the station and try and prevent the rebels from stealing what they can. Assault transports will move in and attempt to recapture the station. Our TIE squadrons will provide cover for the transports and the Fogger, as well as try to stop any ships leaving the area without equipment. We believe you'll be facing the usual array of Rebel and Mugari fighters, but probably some escort shuttles as well. The Imperial Star Destroyer Hammer is not far behind and will help to secure the area once D-34 has been recaptured. Do not allow the station or the Fogger to be destroyed.
Okay, to hangar. Yeah, so the voice, he's because they've re-recorded all the dialogue, so he's trying to sound as much like the briefing officer from original TIE Fighter as he can. He's doing a pretty good job. He does sound quite a lot like him. The Shadow, the Secret Order guy, sounds very much like him actually. Alright. What do we have to do? Launch. And we got to inspect everything to see what's being stolen.
Let's go get them.
Everyone else
Hunting, everyone.
can take on everybody whilst I inspect.
TIE Interceptor Beta, destroy enemy shuttles and inspect escaping craft.
Very nice.
The Slicer is not responding to our hails.
Oh, hello. Get out of here. It's got a rear-mounted turret.
K2, keep your distance.
I'm trying. So what's going on with the light frigate Slicer?
They are under attack.
You've located the rebels' cache for our stolen equipment. Transport Omega will disable and capture this transport.
The frigate Fogger is under attack. Rebels have captured the Lancer frigate Slicer.
Right.
Enemy reinforcements jumping in. TIEs move to intercept.
This is 2. I'm having trouble over here.
Assault transports will assist you.
Where's this? Where's he going? What's this? Take him out before he escapes. So, you know,
One attacking craft dead ahead.
in good news, I have been promoted to flight leader. In bad news, I've been transferred to beta squadron, so I'm a beta male. But I'm a beta male leader, so
Got him.
that's alright. Some very nice missile hits.
Whoa!
Whoa!
It's nice to see a bunch of missiles that are ours for once.
One less gun to worry about.
Well, that's just mean.
Another bandit down. Nice.
Good kill.
Great shot.
Thanks.
Five. I'm heavily damaged.
Oh no. We've lost 5. This is 4. I'm heavily damaged. Oh no! We've lost 4. Woo! Keep it up. Wow.
Bloody hell, that was close. Oh, this is very close.
Another bandit down.
captured.
Got him.
Could you just die? Thank you.
Another bandit down.
There's one thing I don't want to do, and that's take on A-Wings in a TIE Interceptor. I mean, it's better than a TIE Fighter, but it's still not good. But I do like seeing this. I do like seeing this a lot. They can't hit it, but I do like seeing it. I hate A-Wings. I hate them. I do like seeing that as well.
We have recaptured our first D-34 and have driven off the rebels.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, some of the chatter kind of. Do you think they'd feel bad about that when they get back? It's kind of badly timed celebration. No one likes 4 or 5. Yeah, I think, I can't say this for sure, but I think they might just be using the default radio chatter from X-Wing Alliance. Because, I mean, they do sound very, very rebellish, don't they? And if you're going to, re-record all of the briefings, which are like 20 minutes long each time, each briefing pretty much, I think I'll go into the frigate. Then, yeah, you may as well re-record the battle chatter as well. Go to the briefing.
Despite a short but intense battle, we quickly recaptured D-34 from the rebels and stopped them making off with too many of our supplies and equipment. The most worrying development was the capture of one of our Lancer frigates. With the Slicer in rebel hands, this ship will pose a serious danger to us as this campaign continues.
Excellent. You helped us locate and recapture some of the equipment the rebels tried to steal from us. However, the capture of the frigate Slicer by the rebels is of great concern. The Emperor will want this ship recaptured and destroyed quickly.
Yeah, this is the TIE Fighter Total Conversion mod for X-Wing Alliance. Oh, we got an Interceptor model. Do you think it came pre-painted? Do we have any emails? Email. No, we don't. Basil. I'd like to get a mail from Basil saying he survived, but I guess maybe not. My animation used to be better. What, it's gotten worse over the years?
Our intelligence division has finally produced major results in locating not only the main Mugari base of operations, but also the location of the rebel staging area for their recent attacks on D-34, a pair of rebel cruisers located in the Brunei sector. As such, we are planning a major operation to eliminate both the Mugari base and the rebel fleet in an effort to single-handedly crush the terrorist and pirate threat in this area for good. The Mugari planetary base is located in a nearby sector close to D-34. The Imperial Star Destroyer Hammer is the only ship we have available that's properly equipped for a planetary assault, so she will be heading out to eradicate the Mugari pirates, leaving us with the task of taking down the rebel fleet.
For the
Unwilling
pirates.
to leave D-34 at risk from capture again, the modified frigate Fogger will stay behind to provide defense and security, along with D-34's now restored TIE complements. This leaves the assault on the rebel task force to be carried out by several squadrons of assault gunboats. You will be flying the assault gunboat Tau 1 and will be commanding a full squadron of craft. Gunboat squadrons Mu and Nu will also be assisting in the battle. Because we lack an interdictor cruiser, our first objective will be to knock out the hyperdrive on both enemy cruisers. Squadron Mu will go in first and hit the cruisers before they can launch a proper defense. Once their hyperdrives are down, Squadrons Nu and Tau will jump in and assist Mu in engaging all enemy fighters. Once we've eliminated most of the starfighter defense, return to D-34 so we can regroup our forces for a final assault. Reinforcements are available by calling in assault gunboats from Squadron Rho.
The Emperor wishes to investigate possible complicity of Imperial forces in the recent Rebel successes. Imperial war material is showing up very frequently in Rebel hands. Inspect any Rebel cargo containers or ships to see if they may be carrying Imperial equipment.
Nothing too crazy in terms of TIE designs. Just not just the main three. There are a few others. Don't know if I want to spoil it for you. Anyway, briefing.
We have finally located both the Rebels' staging fleet and the Mugare's main base of operations. Though we have limited resources, we will launch a simultaneous attack on both targets and crush them.
A bold move.
The Star Destroyer Hammer will spearhead an assault on the Mugare base, as only it has the resources necessary for a full planetary assault. The modified frigate Fogger will stay behind to defend D-34 from any further attacks. This leaves us with several squadrons of assault gunboats to launch an assault on the Rebel task force. The attacks will proceed in waves. Assault gunboat Mu will first go in and disable the hyperdrives of the Rebel cruisers, then move off to engage their response fighters. Gunboat Squadrons Mu and Tau will then proceed to join the battle and reinforce Squadron Mu. We believe you will face up to 5 squadrons of enemy starfighters. We also believe the now Rebel-controlled Lancer frigate Slicer may be used against us here. Stay clear of her guns if she shows up. Your primary task is to destroy as many fighters as possible, but also to try and inspect any cargo containers or transports in the local vicinity, so we know what resources the Rebels have.
Oh, it's Inspection Johnson time.
We expect to take heavy losses, but if we can defeat the cruiser's starfighter defenses, we can then regroup and rearm back at D-34 for a final offensive. We have finally located both the Rebels' staging fleet and...
Okay then. So, we're probably going to fight some A-Wings in a gunboat, which will be fun. Going to stock up on missiles, I think. Hopefully take them out from a distance. Where are we now then? We're at D-34 again. I do like D-34. It's very spacious. Nice ambience. The blue really ties the hangar together.
Craft departing.
You get to see craft departing. Look at that. Rear-mounted turret. Beautiful. Okay. Load warheads, yeah, we'll go with missiles. And we'll launch.
Good luck, everyone. Don't forget, your craft is equipped with countermeasures. Press the C key to use them if enemy missiles lock onto you.
We're in formation. Sounds like the kind of thing we'd do.
Hey, 1. Attacking craft dead ahead.
Enemy starfighters ahead. Let's take them out.
This is Assault Gunboat Squadron Mu. The cruiser's hyperdrives are disabled.
Nice work. Right, so this little shit. Where are they going? Are they running away? Where are they off to?
One less gun to worry about.
Another bandit down.
Oh, very nice.
This is 10. I'm having trouble over here. Get up.
That felt good.
Flash 1.
Got him.
How many gunboats are here? Like 24? they're killing everyone so quickly that I don't even have time to turn and face the enemy before they just explode.
They were not joining the battle.
This is 2. Starship's got me sighted.
This is 11. I've got a starship firing at me.
See how you like that. Oh, he's dead already.
I've got a starship firing at me.
Nice. This is 9. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 4. Starship has me sighted.
Woo!
This is 5. I've got a starship firing at me. Keep it up.
This is 3.
Not really a lot for me to do here, actually.
This is 7. I've got a starship firing at me.
This
I
is
mean,
8.
look at this.
I've got a starship on me. Whoa! Another bandit down. Got him. This is 10. I'm engaged defensive. Woo! Got him.
This is 12. I'm having trouble over here.
Woo! This is 9. I'm having trouble over here.
Woo!
Ah. Oh well.
This is 6.
Never mind.
Starship firing at me.
This is 7. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 5. I'm having trouble over here. Got him.
Do you mind? Don't ram me, please.
This is 12. I'm heavily damaged.
Whoa.
You have attacked a friendly craft.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'll cop to that one.
Damn.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job, actually. My team.
This is 8. Got some trouble over here.
This is 2. I'm engaged defensive.
This is 11. I'm having trouble over here.
Great shot.
Great shot. This is 5. I'm hit. This is 5. I'm heavily damaged. This is 11. I'm hit. They won.
Keep your distance. Whoa. Keep the pressure on him.
Running away. Tactically running away.
This is 11. I'm heavily damaged. This is 6. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 3. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 4. I'm engaged defensive.
Yeah, for the
This is
rebels,
4.
maybe.
I'm heavily damaged. This is 6. I'm hit. This is 6. I'm heavily damaged.
Die.
I think we've done enough damage now.
You sure?
All remaining gunboats, disengage and jump back to D-34 immediately.
Alright.
9. I'm heavily damaged.
Another bandit down. This is 7. I'm heavily damaged.
Punching out.
Running away.
I'm heavily damaged. This is 10.
Being
I'm
hit,
heavily
though.
Damaged.
This is 3. I'm heavily damaged. I'm ejecting.
Quite desperately trying to pump cannon power into my shields to keep them going. Yeah, my allies are really good against starfighters, and as soon as they just throw themselves against capital ships, they just die in seconds. Fools! How are we looking? Everyone's firing at me, okay. And now I got missiles up my ass. Oh, can we make it? ha! Oh shit! The inspect mission! The inspect mission! Can I go back? Can I go back, do you think? Do I have to do it again? Huh.
Use your missiles sparingly and against the most difficult targets, the A-Wings. Before firing, make sure you have a full missile lock, that's with the red gun sight. Call from assistance from your wingmen as needed, and don't forget that reinforcements are available from Gun Squadron Row. When moving to inspect the cargo containers, be aware that penetrating the inner defense sphere of the rebel cruisers will likely cause several fighters to go after you directly, so try to perform the inspections when you've eliminated most of the fighter threat. Stay away from the slicer when it shows up, as it's designed to kill fighters.
Okay, yeah, so it was completed. I didn't fail the mission, but I also completely forgot. I completely forgot my secondary mission, which was to inspect the containers, so I'll go do that again. So the problem is, if he says destroy all the fighters and then inspect the cargo, but the trouble is, as soon as you destroy a bunch of the fighters, the commander says that's enough, everyone pull out, which will leave me on my own to inspect all the cargo containers whilst like 5 fighters shoot at me. So I'm not sure. I think our best bet might be
Good luck,
just
everyone.
go for it. Just transfer all the
Don't forget,
power to the
your
engines.
craft is equipped with countermeasures. Press the C key to use them if enemy missiles lock onto you.
Yeah, I think we'll just go and inspect everything first. That's probably the best bet.
A1, attacking craft, dead ahead.
Oh,
Enemy
thanks.
starfighters ahead.
Thanks for
Let's take them out.
ramming me.
Squadron view. The cruiser's hyperdrives are disabled.
So where are the
Whoa!
cargo containers? Are they I think they're behind the cruiser. Yeah, looks like it.
Wow.
Can't. Oh, okay, I can. No, that.
This is fire. Starship has me sighted.
This is 8. I've got a starship firing at me.
Are they up there? There they are. No, that's a mine. Okay. I have no idea where the cargo containers are, but I guess we'll just fly in closer. Let's just fly in closer.
Craft going for a missile lock.
Got him.
Hey, 1! Watch out!
Well, chaff.
This is 11. I'm engaged defensive.
Gunboat Squadron new and now joining the battle.
This is 12. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 9. I've got a starship on me.
This is 10. I've got a starship firing at me.
A1, you better shake that bandit off your 6.
I'd like to.
Got some trouble over here.
This is 8. Responding to your distress call.
Get away from me!
This is 8. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 10. I'm having trouble over here.
Oh. Oh shit. Alright, revised plan. We die now,
I'm engaged defensive. This is 7.
and we do it slightly differently next
I'm having
time.
trouble over here.
Yeah, so we can't just fly in and inspect those things whilst we're getting shot. How long have we been going for? We have been streaming for 3 hours, so I think maybe call it a night here and continue this another time. Because that's a long battle, I'm not sure I can take that again. But yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Obviously the balancing has been tweaked a lot. Missions are much harder than I remember them being. and I remember, you know, TIE Fighter, the base game TIE Fighter just wasn't exactly easy or fair. It had some almost impossible missions. So I'm not sure how they're going to be balanced. Hopefully they've made those easier if they're making everything else harder. But yes, I think that's all for now. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a nice weekend, and I think I'm gonna go and get some food and then fall asleep. So yeah, I will see you later. Cheerio for now.